The train tracks in the distant background are huge. The train would have to be larger than these hills. Once you notice it, you won't be able to unsee ponies walking on 3 legs, floating the front of their body every other step.
We have tons in common. We both love magic and games and jokes.
A unicorn defined by liking games, jokes, and magic sounds like the sort of pony who would hang live, laugh, love in their house. Or, a basic background pony.
There isn't a pony in all of Equestria I have more in common with.
Starlight says she has more in common with some ponies she's barely seen in 20 years than her current great and powerful friend. So, this is how long it took for the Friendship Express to modernize and include a door big enough to fit the cake. Also, modernizing Ponyville with technology at all is a sin. This crystal filly floats by without moving her legs. How nice of the train to include a carriage with a dedicated green screen for any content creators on board. For a moment, Starlight uses Sunburst's magic to lift this bag. The animators only designed the lower half of this kite and didn't think we'd notice. Starlight has so much difficulty with the bag that her horn short circuits. Then she picks up all of the books contained within no problem at all, as does the unicorn known for lacking magical power. It's a good thing Rarity doesn't appear in this episode because she would not approve of having her bag stolen by Sunburst. It's a shame it's not uncommon for Derpy to be trapped and hidden away like this. #free Derpy.
Sometimes the crystals have magical properties.
Oh, that's cool. How do you... Sunburst!
Starlight was just about to undermine the episode's premise of her not connecting with Sunburst. So, Twilight had to quickly intervene and get today's friendship conflict back on track.
Ooh, look! An ancient map of Equestria made by the Mighty Helm!
Just a few episodes ago, the Mighty Helm were presented as a literal campfire legend. But now, one episode before a member of the Helm is returned from Limbo, they are suddenly a known historical fact. A sin for every time we're subjected to this painfully obnoxious royalty-free stock music montage.
Audio Jungle.
The show, known for its beloved music, should not be improved by muting it during these segments, yet it is. Sunburst and Twilight are not in fact laughing at this jewelry, but rather the human jewelry bust.
This shop looked a lot smaller from the outside.
What's that? Another equestrian building which is bigger on the inside? Recognition doth not a sin undo. Sunburst and Twilight are excited about finding a letter opener and a phoenix quill, but both of these items were brought to Ponyville by Sunburst himself. Maybe he's conning her in hopes of making a lucrative sale to a princess. Also, phoenix feathers apparently cause deafness, as we later learn in the show. Maybe that's why Twilight has so much trouble understanding Starlight's plight.
It's a blind buy.
Buying one is sort of like a treasure hunt.
Promotion of gambling. Which is worse, being a bad influence on the kids watching, or taking advantage of the desperate bronies who just need one more win to complete their collection?
Buying one is sort of like a treasure hunt.
Twilight uncharacteristically loses control of her magic for no reason. Equestria lives on a knife's edge, considering the number of opportunities for such a loss of control to exterminate every pony. Nudity in Equestria. Take it away, Applejack.
We don't normally wear clothes.
These apples disappear. Trixie's fireworks are layered in front of this tree in the foreground. The lock is on a single link, doing nothing. Trixie's magic is 2 different colors at once.
This place is pure pony lore.
Even Sunburst recognizes the return of the Mirror Pool for the fan pandering it is.
If we made copies of ourselves, we could get a year's worth of hanging out over in one day.
The episode really just teased an army of overpowered Starlight glimmers, inches away, and does nothing with it.
Are you taking some kind of core sample?
Well, duh. Isn't Maud's invisible core sample drill obvious?
You both love magic, right? Magic?
Twilight should know better than to propose magic as a solution to Starlight of all ponies.
Thanks, Twilight. You're the best!
Leave it to Starlight to undo 7 years of best pony debates. For a moment, Starlight forgets to use her horn to pick this up.
I don't want to play the game at all!
Too bad, Sunburst. You're playing whether you want to or not.
Sure.
No pony escapes the game. Fluttershy may not be in this episode, but we do have Fluttershy.
And we share a love for prestidigitation.
Nice job, Trixie, both on your vocabulary and your avoidance of the human-centric phrase sleight of hand. Unfortunately, prestidigitation comes from the Latin digitus, which means finger, revealing that your sesquipedalian loquacity was incontrovertibly futile. Sunburst's white blaze disappears. Most people know about the Mirror Pool gag with Boulder, but not everyone knows about Maud's magically duplicating polishing rag. However, let's get back to Boulder. Remember, one must speak a rhyme for the duplication magic to work. The rhyme also involves being a mayor. Either Boulder retconned those factors, or he introduced some mysterious, unexplained new lore for us. Sin either way. Leave it to Hasbro to center a whole episode around a board game. Again, this is a fake die, as normal dice have opposite faces add up to 7. Although, to be fair, Maud did correctly recreate the incorrectly faced die from the game.
Fun, right?
Actually, it's missing something.
Starlight's not having fun until there's a serious risk of some pony getting hurt. Foreshadowing play.
We share a love for prestidigitation.
I wanted to work on something a little more us.
What's this?
Just a little something I made up.